Hey y'all. Yeah. How y'all doing? Happy birthday to you. Yeah. Y'all like, share, and subscribe. Come on in. Come on in. We need you, y'all. We need you, y'all. Come on. Come on in. Excuse me, y'all. Yeah. Happy Friday. Good Friday. Yeah. Y'all, we're gonna get into Karmelo family, okay? I'm gonna step on some toes and some coins today. Okay? On this Good Friday, I'm gonna step on some coins. Toes. Pinky toes. Toes. Friday toes. Yes, sir. That's what I'm gonna do today. So y'all come on in and hit that like button. Now, my subscribers at work, y'all coming. My workers, y'all come and check me out later. But I definitely need my subscribers in the house. Yeah, y'all. Now look, y'all. What the hell's going on in the streets in my home? I just can't believe it, y'all. I can't believe what's going on. I didn't know with these many mean people in this world. I didn't know that people were this mad. I didn't know madness was this mad. Now, Karmelo family has been disrespected by social media intentionally. Now, enough is enough. Enough really don't got to be enough. I think it need to be something done about it. That's not fair. Because y'all don't even know. They haven't had the trial yet. If they have a trial. In a swatting Paul made at the press conference. Now, what are he doing now? Jesus, everybody wants some media attention. What is he doing that? What is he doing there? What is he there for? What is he there for? I'm just saying, what is he there for? He definitely wasn't there for Austin because the parents of Karmelo parents wasn't at his interview. They wasn't at his interview. Y'all done been dogging his trash and his family out for the longest. That is so disrespectful. I would start suing folks. I would start suing folks just like I don't know what. Yeah, it's not fair how they've been jeopardized, they've been called out their name, they've been accused. And of course he lost his son. But look, the apple don't fall too far from the tree. How you just go walk up in something and don't know how suppose the daddy had a reaction in that conference. Just like they had a reaction at the track meet. Suppose that daddy had been one of these other daddies. Upset about the things that have been said about them. Now, I put it like this. if it was that kind of press conference, it would have been okay for him to be there. But that wasn't that kind of press conference today, y'all. That wasn't that kind of press conference for Jeff to be there. That's my son named Jeff too. I ain't gonna never forget your name. But that wasn't that kind of conference for Jeff to be there. No, that wasn't that conference call. No. Now, I want to show this video right quick. And then I want to talk about it. Because I can't believe that this family has been disrespected. They ain't talking about nobody. They ain't saying anything about nobody. They not on ecking the food. See, you would think I would, you ain't heard from them yet. These are some nice people. They ain't out there trying to start, man. They ain't out there dogging their family out. They ain't doing it. They confused themselves of what happened. They had no they haven't had a trial or nothing. They had a hearing. This press conference is supposed to be about misinformation, and this family speaking out for the first time. It was their press conference. Why you coming in there with shades on, chilling, swatting everywhere? I mean, just swatting. Come on. Why are you swatting? Look at the TV. Go look at the TV like I'm doing. Take notes. Listen. So we're gonna look at this video right quick. We're gonna take a look at this video. Y'all doing too much. I think that family need to find out these people who's doing this to them. And I'm talking about them because they the only one I seen been bullied. They the only one I seen so far been trash, bullied, acting like they ain't got no money, they don't work, and all that kind of stuff, lying on them defamation. They need to start suing folks. That's what they need to do. Sue. I don't care if 1,200 people don't sue them. Now, I say it again. The press conference that they had the other day wasn't for Jeff to be there. Okay? That's just what it is, y'all. Let's not y'all grown folk make stuff big about everything. It ain't even about these two boys no more. Y'all don't took it off the two boys and don't took it to something else. Y'all have taken their case to somewhere else. Y'all have taken their case somewhere else. I'm lost. Y'all confusing me. Because I'm like, what you talking about? Y'all know these people? We done lost a kid when we want to try to find out what happened to the kid. Y'all done made the baby change his mind, Hunter change his mind about stuff. It's sad. Y'all done made Hunter start lying. Hunter started out telling the truth. Now y'all done put that and that in his head. But I'm going to tell you this. People, y'all better sit back and relax. Because I'm telling you, y'all making Karmelo look good. Y'all making Karmelo look real good. You're making Karmelo look real good. I'm just telling you. So if you think you're making him look bad, you're not. So what we're going to do is take a listen to the mom. His beautiful mom. You know, when I think about, when I look at not just her, when I look at the parents, the mothers, y'all got to stop taking these mothers through things y'all take your mamas through so much. You're not the baby anymore. You're an adult. You're almost an adult, okay? You're not a baby. You're a teenager. You're adolescent. So she'll have to treat the adolescents, the babies, different than she treats you. She can't give you all the attention that you want. It's both parents' home. They doing what they supposed to do as parents. Parents are always stuck in the middle of these kids' mess. But something need to be done about the defamation of this family, the bullying. Come on now, you know what you're doing. You're trying to do it slick, but you know what you're doing. Let's listen to this, and then we're gonna talk about it as we go.
Good afternoon. My name is Kayla Hayes. I am the mother of Karmelo Anthony. 3 years ago, my family moved to North searching for a better life. Like so many other families, we wanted to give our children the future we did not have. My husband works hard every single day to provide for us, to make sure we're the best financial, to make sure we're in the best stay-at-home mom. I'm making my life's mission and support every. Our family has Mellow and the and I.
Hey, they didn't do anything. Son, if my son is convicted of what he did, then he needs to be accountable for it. But she and her family and her other kids shouldn't have to be punished for what he done. Well, I bet everybody attacking this family, I bet they go to church. I bet they go to church and praise God. I hope not. I hope not. Because every time y'all act like that, you know who I think about? Austin. Austin. Every time I hear social media going off like they going off, I think about Austin. Who was Austin protecting? They are identical twins. If you was in their face, could you identify which one bullied you? It's a lot going on in this case beside y'all putting it on the aura. It's a lot in this case. The wrong one could have got stabbed. What did he stab him with? Listen, what did he attack him with in his book bag that got through that gate? What was it that long that he has in his book bag that attacked this boy like that? Was to his heart. I'm thinking about it. While y'all thinking about attacking each other on the color side, I'm trying to find out what did Carmelo have in that book bag? What did he have? Only thing he needed was his spikes and the key to open up his spikes. What was that? What was that long thing that he stuck him with? What was it? Why would he need it? Why would he need it? Why did he want to use it? Now the mama just said something that it just really mentally got to me. It's if they move to be in a better place, but the problem was still there. See, she said we moved. That's what she said. Thinking that okay, so where they moved where they moved from what she's saying to me, it still wasn't like they had good luck over there where they moved from. Then they moved to another area. That's what she said. I didn't say it. I didn't say that. What was going on in the place where they moved from to because it wasn't good. Then she moved to a gated community. They moved somewhere better. What is the problem? What is the problem? Because y'all moved from where y'all was to make it from wherever y'all moved from. And then when y'all came over here, the problem got worse. Something ain't right. Something ain't right.
In wake of this tragic incident, our family has been under attack. Whatever you think, what happened between Carmelo and the Metcalf boys, my three younger children, my husband, and I didn't do anything to deserve to be threatened. False accusations that has been overwhelming.
Okay. See, y'all think that little money that they got, that ain't nothing. Now they need to get them an extra lawyer, another lawyer. Cause it's a lot of lawsuit in this thing right here against social media people. It's a lawsuit. She need to get her a lawyer. Another lawyer. That lawyer is for that. It need another lawyer. Or either pay that lawyer, get a powerful lawyer. Because that's not fair. Now y'all messing with we being disrespectful. Everybody deserve a chance. Y'all better put yourself in this situation because you know when you blink your eye, you know it's things happening to you real quick. Okay, everyday life, anything can happen in a second. And y'all need to stop that. These people got to live. They got to go somewhere with they got to they son maybe they lost their son for the rest of the life. That boy ain't went to court yet. So that thing is his family where he living at now. Y'all lying, putting false information out there on social media, and y'all people believe all the false stuff. I notice people they believe everything false. Anybody tell a lie, y'all will believe them. Y'all will believe the untruth. But when somebody tell the truth, y'all don't believe them. Y'all, that ain't nothing but a devil. You believe every lie just that has been told. But when people tell them the truth, y'all don't believe them. Y'all don't put that family in a situation. Y'all putting that family in a situation. And they don't get a grasp to this. It's going to be a problem with both families. Both families. Y'all don't put y'all have really put Austin family in a situation. Y'all have put Austin family in a situation. I'm telling y'all putting both of these families. Hey, Greg, if you're gonna come on here talking like that, I'm about to block you right now. Cause I don't have time for that. Okay? Now, just like I said, and I said it again, y'all have putting both of these social media has put both of these family in danger. this time. And that don't make no sense. And that doesn't make no sense. Okay. I ain't got time for this today. I don't. I ain't got time for this today. Yes, social media has put this family into danger. Have made both sides of the family it's not safe at all. Y'all have not. And we got so many, y'all don't know that what she's standing here saying is serious. Now, I got, I gotta, I feel sorry for McCall family. Both of the families been threatened because of social media.
From the police, the attorney, and the court address has been taken leave of absence.
For address. Look, they looked at them for address like that. Or did the school do it? Because now they don't have the school on their side. How can the school suspend a person in a situation like this? Why, how we get here? How we get here? How we get here? How is the school going to suspend a child from a situation? Okay, then, in that case, then, suspend all the other students. Okay? Suspend all the other students. Y'all make me thinking that y'all suspending the other students for nothing in that school system. Y'all not even being fair when y'all suspend people. When y'all, I mean, come on, y'all. Look at this situation at this school system. Listen, gonna try to stop that boy from graduating. Why? Maybe in jail. School about to be out next month. He not gonna walk the aisle down the aisle.
His mental health is deteriorating day by day. We have endured sleeping home.
No. Did he know what she was gonna say in this press conference? I just want to know. Did he know what this young lady was gonna say at this press conference? Cause she just said some stuff I wouldn't even say it. You don't never let nobody see and show how you feel. You don't do that. This is what they like. Don't do that. Did he know what she was gonna say? I got a question. Did he know what she was gonna say at this press conference? Because ain't no way in the world I would have got on here and said that. I would have got on here and talk about the defamation, information, the misinformation. But I wouldn't have got on here to talk about my mental health issues behind this thing because both sides' mental health issues is in place. This he must not know what she was gonna get on here and say. He must not know what she was gonna get on here and say. Or did he know this? And when I say he, I'm talking about that activist. You talking about your mental health. Just imagine what McCaff them going through. This deteriorating day by day. Do he know? My thing is, did he know what she was going to say at this press conference about her mental health and her family mental health and what her family is going through? This shouldn't be that kind of conference. I know when the word I would have got on here and let nobody feel this way about me mentally. No, mm-mm, mm-mm. This not the kind of press conference this should have been. Now, imagine what the name dad was trying to come on at the press conference. What you think he would have said? All the people who don't want him to leave, who didn't want Austin daddy to leave. Suppose he was at this press conference and she said that. Y'all thought he was gonna sit there with his mouth shut? Something just ain't right. Something just ain't right. Something just ain't right. That's not good. This is not good. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I ain't like I told y'all. I'm on the truth side. This is my story. I don't even think this should have been at this conference. Do you really think those people care about her kids being afraid to sleep in their beds, bedroom? Do you really think these people care? Do you know the other family over there feel the same way? So this press conference shouldn't have been about this. This is something that you don't put on the news. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. I would have spoke mostly like what my son. Not I would have told him the whole truth, whole everything about what he said that what happened. That she could have said that in a certain way, but not get on him talking about your child is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom because she fears for what might happen. I wouldn't have did that. Hmm. It's good. That was good. Speaking of the home, that was awesome. That was good. Speaking of the home was good. But nothing else. I wouldn't have said nothing else. I wouldn't have said that other part. That's just me, y'all. That's just me. Now the home, I would say that. Why is he? Well, okay, let me ask you a question. The dad went to court, right? Why the dad ain't talking? She's not strong enough to do this interview. She's not strong enough to do this interview. Why he didn't do it? I wonder why he didn't do the interview. She's very emotional right now. He's not that emotional. Why he didn't do this? Why, y'all? I don't know. I just don't understand this conference. Just amazing. I'm just amazing that imagine that What's the name? Dad was at that press conference. Why is she is very emotional? Why is she speaking? She's speaking on the fundraising and everything. He already said that. The activist man already said it. He said that part already.
has stated that clearly. In the reality, we were just notified yesterday that we can, and it still takes up.
Why is she repeating what he said? Y'all see what I'm saying? If it's supposed to be a press conference, first of all, I would like to introduce myself by so and so and so. I want to give my condolences to the Metcalf family and the situation that happened. I would have started on the situation. It wouldn't have been nothing about the way my kids felt or nothing like this. Everything she's reading right here has already been said by the activist. It's been said. Why is she repeating what he said?
I don't know why we are being targeted and discriminated against before a fair trial. Our son deserves the same rights. He's been raised in a two-parent home with structure, stability, love. We put God first in everything that we do. We believe in the Constitution. We believe in the laws of this state. But those laws must apply to all of us, not just some of us. To be clear, when I speak publicly about specific details of what happened under the tent on that rainy and awful day, an active investigation that everyone involved wants to be full and fair. We believe in women who experience you.
That would be my first thing that came out my mouth. The reason why that would have been the first thing that came out my mouth because it's something that my son did. That been the first thing. All that other stuff, this lady's not even strong. Why he ain't talk? Why didn't he talk? And she's very emotional. What? I don't get this. I don't understand. Is she crying? Because what's she crying about? Is she crying about the decision that her son made that affected her family? Is she crying because y'all threatened her of misinformation? Or is she tearful up because of Austin losing Austin a life? Which one? And another thing, why he ain't talking? She's the mother. Why she's emotional? Why he ain't step in? This don't look good. That don't look good.
To those who have supported my family, thank you from the bottom of our hearts. We ask for your continued support, patience, and
I don't. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't. Mm. Can I see that? That person did that. They could tell if you fake it or whatever. Y'all better be careful about doing this kind of stuff right here. Putting, pretending that you are Sarah. Cause once they do their investigation, it said they have already. Oh shoot! I'm trying to see what's. I'm trying to see what this person who pretends to be Sarah. I know what she said. I'm trying to see what she wrote up. Yeah, Sarah. It may be a child. You got a lot of children behind these pages, you know, trying to be grown and changing that name. It could be anybody behind that page. But y'all better be careful about that stuff like that. Cause you know, they can still find out if it's you. They can find out, okay? It's your question. I I'm trying to is this the right conference, press conference? Is this a lawsuit? What is this? What we looking at? I don't even think this should be exposed on national TV. I think it should be in an attorney hand, not to tell us about it. It's just me, y'all. It's just little old me. It's just little old me think that, okay? It's just little old me who think that this is not properly to me. I'm supposed to be on. That's I'm supposed to be publicized like that, y'all. All the thing I would have said was we received threats. I wouldn't have put her name. His nobody said nobody name. I wouldn't have said nothing. I would have. It's just too much going on. It's too much. This is too much. This don't even seem like it real. He shouldn't have put all that on him. I don't think we should have seen this. It shouldn't be said on national TV, y'all. I guess y'all said, Lanita, why shouldn't it be on national TV? Because you said our boy. He's no, both of them my boys. When you say our, you talking about uh Anthony Carmelo? Are you speaking on both behalf of both folks? I don't care who's oral, who are y'all know what R stand for. I don't care who oral in this case right here. I don't care about that. Now, when you say our boys, our boy or our boys. If you're speaking on our boys, then say both of them. So I'm gonna see how I take that. For our baby, our boys. I hope he said our baby, our boy. He said for our boy, not our boys. This shouldn't have been said at the press conference. Now, y'all don't get me wrong. I like who he's standing for. I like what he's doing or what he's standing for to protect that family. He's doing an awesome job. But it's some things that it's publicized. It shouldn't be said like this. It shouldn't be said like this way. I think he need to should have showed a different emotion and behavior announcement. Uh, wow. Yeah, listen, it's this man. I'm not against this man for no reason, but I don't like the things that he's saying at this press conference. I'm glad McCaff Daddy wasn't at this press conference. After all of this, I'm hearing, people can feel the way they want to feel. That's your business. I ain't got nothing to do with that. I ain't got nothing to do with how you feel and how you think. Why you over here if you don't like what I'm saying? Take your butt somewhere else because I don't care. I don't care. Why you over here listening to me? If you don't like what I say, go look at it's 1,000 channel on YouTube that you can be listening to. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. A lot of things at this press conference. What kind of press conference is this? A lot of things to me that shouldn't be said. This should be used said a different way, but not on a press conference. I thought we were gonna talk about the situation about what happened. I ain't know we were gonna do this. I ain't know it was gonna be about this. We taking it to another level now, into another space. And I believe him on that. See, I think that at this press conference, He don't say it at all. He put it all out. A lot of things should have been said. A lot of things shouldn't have been said. Now, who determined that before somebody hit the press? Before a company hit the press, who determined what they put up? Oh, when do the cameras supposed to go off? When who controlled in that part? Because it's some things at the press conference I don't think that should have been said nationally, like that. Some stuff that I believe what he just said intentionally. It's a lot of things that they need to get with that county and block that stuff the same way they did those two boys who they took the picture on top of the mountain. That stopped immediately. Right. Right, Tanner. Right. And you know what? You know what? Thank you. And I'm gonna tell you another thing. If they check their bag the way we seen them checking their bag, what is it that what it was? Like I mentioned that from the beginning, that they pulled out of there that what it is, how they didn't see it, how they didn't feel it, why it didn't stick, what was it? It's a lot of things out of place right here. But this press conference, I don't, it's to me it seemed like a civil rights press conference. Tell me, delete that. Oh, they delete it. Okay. And Hunter did his first interview, right? He said they snitched Carmelo bag. He did. That's right. He said it. He said it. Yeah, he said it. That's what I'm trying to tell people. Hunter already done told y'all what he said. Hunter told y'all what happened. Carmelo ran and told the police what happened. But it still should have been prevented, but it wasn't. If everybody was doing their job, security wasn't doing their job, coaches wasn't doing their job, authority wasn't doing their job out there. It's so much misoverseeing out there. And is at this press conference. I'm so glad that they made this must be a civil rights press conference. Carmelo Anthony family press conference. This is what we doing. This is how we present the news. Is this how we presenting the news? Is this is how we presenting the press conferences? A lot of stuff could have been left out. I wonder who over this. I mean not over it. I want to know who's in charge of what's supposed to go on the news. Or you just get on there and say what you want to say. Well, y'all, the children should be educated at home. Y'all should have educated y'all kids a long time ago. Why y'all just not educating them at 17 years old? Tell them the truth from the beginning. Oh, them babies understand what you're talking about at 2, 3. They don't understand all what you talk about right here. But kids, when they get a certain age, talk to them real. Tell them the reality of life. It's reality. We know we live like that. But that don't give me the right to go and act that way, be that way. It's something else going on here. Something else they ain't telling us, y'all. It's something else going on here that they can't talk to us about. It's something else going on here. I don't just wake up that morning and decide to go to a track meet and stay out nobody. That no, no. I don't. You don't. To me, when Austin said, not Austin, but when Hunter said he's the aggressor. He said, I'm the aggressor. And he said, Austin is the peacemaker. Y'all may be locking up the wrong person. The person who really did grab the book bag may be the one alive. And when they identical, I hope you can identify them. They twin, they identical twins. So which one? With why that one was like that? It's a whole lot behind this right here. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. Investigation. They better be had. Prosecutor better be ready because now you need to investigate Hunter. How y'all know Hunter wasn't the one pushed him? And he got confused and stabbed the other. He wasn't stabbed nobody, no way. But how y'all know Hunter wasn't the one pushed him? They identical? Huh? I just asked the question. How y'all know Hunter was the one, then wasn't the one that pushed him instead of Austin? If they look alike, you're gonna get confused and you're gonna think that this person here did it. I don't, it's a lot going on right in this situation right here. It's a lot going on. It's in the wrong place at the wrong time, and it's a situation. But going on for what we hearing right here, you're supposed to talk to your children. You're supposed to historylize your kids. You're supposed to talk to them and tell them the truth. Y'all hide stuff from children these days. I didn't hide them from mine. I told them the truth. Y'all can't pretend that it's not happening, and it is. Who said it didn't exist? I know that. So you got to be honest to your children. We having this conference call. I keep hearing about a video of the incident, but how is it built? They won't. You know, talking about an incident. I keep hearing about a video of the incident. They don't have no. Oh, unless somebody at the school, the kids at the school. If the kids at the school have the video, then they need to let them take it down. But the conference, this conference, press conference, it's not the press conference that I thought we were about to get. Outstanding speech, outstanding everything, but y'all put this on national TV. Man, these folks, they're doing what they want to do. They ain't let us do what we want to do. They won't show you the video, but they'll show you autopsy paper with the knife stuck in his chest. I ain't seen that now. I ain't seen no autopsy paper. I'm about to look for that, Tam. Now I ain't seen that, Tam. I ain't seen the autopsy. I haven't seen the autopsy. I'm about to see it though. Since you say it's an autopsy report out there, you know I'm about to look. You don't make me look for it now. I'm about to look for it. I don't think they would have put that out. I don't think they would have put that on TV. I really don't. I really don't believe that. I'm about to see, because you can't go by what people put out there. That's one thing you can't do. Let me see. I cannot find the autopsy paperwork. Yeah, it's very sad what people are doing because both sides were suffering. That's right, Sherry. But I really don't hear much sympathy for the actual victim. They acting like ain't nothing happened. That's why I'm saying what I'm saying because people act like ain't nothing happened. It's something happened. I, they act like this ain't nothing serious. This is serious. They don't want you to talk the truth. They want you to lie and take sides. I ain't taking nobody's side. I'm on the truth side. Now I'm about to look for this paper autopsy because I ain't seen no autopsy yet. I don't think they would have put that out autopsy report. That's the first thing I said. I would have said when I was doing the press conference. I would like to give my sympathy to this family, and I apologize that this happened to your son and this and that. But what the boy, I would have been asked so many questions about what I know they can't say too much, but uh, come on now, I'm about to look for this autopsy because I don't think it's true that they got it out there like that. People putting so much on this in social media. You can't believe everything you see. Let me see. I don't see the autopsy paper. And you would think of let me see. Karmelo was being bullied and afraid of his life. Have put that out already to stop all. You know what, Sherry? The whole thing ain't right. I don't see no autopsy report, toxicology report. Let me see. They got something right here. I think that a lot of stuff should have been blocked from the media. I agree with you. A lot of things should have been blocked. All this stuff right here getting on media, they letting everything get out is report Austin released. Let me see, y'all. Oh, it's so hot in Georgia. Let me see. I don't see the report. I don't see now.
Let me break it down for you. Okay, so this is straight from the Collin County autopsy report, and it says right here, date of birth, Austin Metcalf.
Okay, here you go.
David Stadium, Frisco, Texas. Time of death, 4:14 p.m. Cause of death, drug overdose, blood loss via...
This out here. I see the video coming on real autopsy.
Well, gotta know the whole and y'all for you. Okay, so this is straight from the
Claim that one of the two, we know about that. No student has autopsy report. This just some bull mess. And yet, despite everything, now this is not even a toxicology report. Look how y'all, this just telling y'all what happened.
date of birth, Austin Metcalf's birthday, place of death, David Stadium, Frisco, Texas.
This ain't no toxicology. Dose. They ought to stop it. I think the school is trying to protect the reputation. I do too. And it's in the school wrong too. Maybe other students fearful that things will happen if he's there. This I don't even want to look at this. This some bullness. Y'all know if that toxicology report was out, y'all wouldn't even know nothing about it. Y'all wouldn't if that you think really Jeff gonna put and his wife gonna put their son make sure that they put their toxicology report out there? No. In the school system, she need to sue them. They ain't put that toxicology report out there. Tammy, that ain't the real stuff. Don't believe that. Uh-uh. That's against the law. They can't do that unless they want it out there. These folks, these folks, something it's strange. You know what, y'all? The way they doing this is tell the way they do what's going on. Tell me a whole lot what's going on in that state. A whole lot going on in that city, in that town, for things to be like it is. They look like to me it been tension with this alone. Is something ain't right about this. Cause how we get here? How we get with a race card? How do we get to a point that it should be a race card in the West? How they get like that? Even though we already know it been like that, but still how I get like that with this case and not other cases. Now, would it have been like that? It was color on color, or with the two both kinds of the colors. Will we be here now doing this? They need to stop this real quick. This don't make no sense. Now let's take a look at the father. I'm glad Jeff. I'm glad Jeff left that conference. See, they didn't need Jeff at this particular conference. It's because he knew what he was going to talk about. Alexander knew what he was going to talk about. So most definitely, I'm glad this man left. I believe he don't mind. He doesn't mind that he was being there if he wasn't going to say what he's going to say. That would have tore that man apart at that press conference. If Alexander had said what he said, what we heard, that would have tore that man apart. Y'all talking about pulling a race card, and we talking about death. We talking about what happened. Everybody waiting worry about a race card. I feel sorry for both families. I feel sorry for both of these families because y'all making both of these families look bad. Y'all letting both of these families look bad. And they looking at y'all, but they don't know what y'all talking about. All we know, Metcalf, Jeff could be a good man. All we know, this family right here could be good people. But the things that people looking at both of them families bad, they need the police need to stop. They need to do something to stop all that. They need to put y'all. They can pull all them videos that talking about that. Now let's finish hearing the dad. Now the dad done been targeted. See how y'all doing stuff. And y'all, it's a lot of children behind this stuff. Y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. I know for a fact on social media, it's a lot of kids behind these pages. I don't know where they came from. I don't know who they are. And I know it got to be something going on, but I don't want to get into that. But it don't be grown people all the time, be children. And y'all, and they making it look like adults doing it, but it's children. This is social media. It's social media. But what they don't realize that the people can find out who you are because they don't lock people up before. Don't knock on their front door. They're like, how you find me? let go right here. Let go right here. Y'all make sure y'all hit the like button, okay? Appreciate you. Now let's look at this. Let's look at the father. The father, I'm glad he left from swatting at that press conference. He didn't need to be there. Now the father, now Austin parents been attacked. Then I just said y'all making it dangerous for both families, not just Karmelo family, Austin family as well. This is ridiculous. But I don't pay y'all people no attention. I might be anyway. This is ridiculous. Now they messing with him. Let's see what he gonna say.
Was made tonight to an address belonging to the victim's father. Now that's a prank call designed to bring a lot of police to a scene, but he did arrive about 5 minutes later. Now this is new information, and right now we're working to learn more details. But
ain't that something? A prank call. Y'all see how y'all involving kids in this mess? I was looking at one of the news chat, and them children with this sitting there just dogging Karmelo out. They don't even know Karmelo. They was dogging Austin out. They need to do something about that.
Everything stopped and heads turned when Metcalf showed up to a news conference called by the Banks family. Tonight, Matt Howerton has a desperate plea from Carmelo Anthony's mother.
They came to speak for the accused. Jeff Metcalf came for his son, the father of Austin Metcalf. Surprise cameras at a press conference in Dallas Thursday, waiting for...
He shouldn't even been there. They ain't invite him there. What he doing there? He shouldn't be. Lanita, but why should he? Because it's not that kind of press conference. It's not that kind of press conference. I wouldn't even want him there. I wouldn't even want him. My husband, if we still together, I wouldn't even want him at that press conference. Daddy, don't go to that press conference. You can look at it right here on TV. You can hear everything these people say right here. Why is it that you have to go show your face? Your son, your son know that just you didn't have to go. You didn't have to go.
For the mother of Carmelo Anthony to speak for the first time. Anthony, 17, now charged with murder, out on bond after telling police he stabbed Metcalf in self-defense. Metcalf's father asked to leave the press conference, and then it began like this.
Father being at this press conference is a disrespect to the dignity of his son.
Metcalf telling WFAA he was just there to listen.
Now look, Jeff. Now, Jeff. Now, Mr. Jeffrey. Look at what you said, and you wrong for that. I'm not here to create a disturbancy. I'm just here to stand by and witness this press. Well, you could look at TV. You could have looked at TV. Like we doing. You could have watched it from your living room. You could have watched it from your garage. You could have watched it on the porch. You ain't got to come out. You talking about witness. You didn't need to be there, Jeff. If you had to stay there, it would have been a lot of problems because of what I just heard. But they can't have a press conference if you want. You don't been on interviews. They didn't come to your interviews. Come on now, y'all. Is that mental health serious out there, Jesus? God, Lord have mercy. I wouldn't even want to be around the folks. I wouldn't want to be around the people, period. I still been at home grieving over my son. I wouldn't even want to be there at that press conference. I'm not here to create a disturbance, but you know that way. That what it was about to be. If you had heard what he said, I'm just here to stand by and witness this press conference. Witness, come on, that don't even sound right. Look how them people looking at you. Look, look how them people just looking at you, Jeff. You making it a little bad on your son too, because your son witnessed his brother death. That was real bold. That was disrespectful.
Shook the hands of officers before leaving. Since he was asked to leave the press conference, we asked Metcalf what he thought about those remarks. Thursday night, he told us he's not talking to any media right now.
So why did you come? Why did you come? Why did he come if he didn't want to talk to the media? Huh? Why did you come if you didn't want to talk to the media? Why are you there? That's you messing up. You messing up. You messing up. Now, that was wrong, Jeff. That was wrong. You shouldn't have been there.
Shook the hands of officers before leaving. Since he was asked to leave the press conference, we asked Metcalf what he thought about those remarks. Thursday night, he told us he's not talking to any media right now.
Our family has been under attack.
Anthony's mother, Kayla Hayes, did eventually speak.
The claims that were used about the public donation to buy a home or anything else are completely false.
Emotionally denying her family has used any money from a Give Send Go fund that's collected over $450,000. The internet has suggested otherwise and has flooded Hayes' family with threats, she says.
My 13-year-old daughter is afraid to sleep in her own bedroom.
At the presser, it was also revealed that Frisco ISD has moved to expel Anthony weeks before he was supposed to graduate. An accusation.
Y'all see that? Now they wrong for that. Now they wrong. They wrong for that. Hold up. You trying to do what to the boy? Oh my God. Somebody knows something. That Frisco try to remove that boy, suspending him. That they revealed that Frisco they want to remove him. What? Really? Nah, that's wrong. Yeah, he's supposed to be graduating, and they trying to stop him from graduating. He got the march. He ain't got the march. He got every right to graduate.
Expel Anthony weeks before.
Okay, this is what they were gonna do, Tammy. They was gonna expel him. They were gonna expel him weeks before he was supposed to graduate. See, the kid's about to get out of school this April, May. He still can. It ain't even time to graduate yet. I think they graduate in May next month. How they gonna say that Anthony weeks before he was supposed to graduate? They aren't supposed to graduate until May. I don't understand what they're saying right here now.
He was supposed to graduate. An accusation of murder on school property results in an automatic expulsion from District's Code of Conduct.
And he not murdered. He didn't murder anyone. He haven't murdered anyone. I went through that the other day. He may have unalive a person, but he didn't murder them. Ain't that weird? And and a murder. If he murdered a person, he knew the person. A person who committed a murder, a killer, convicted murderer. He's a yeah. I don't know why all these different. I don't even know why the term change. The everything now in the now go back if we want to say the school the district code of conduct, but it says something about if it says something about murder, they haven't proved that yet. See, you go how you go identify some. I'm just saying what they saying, y'all. We ain't making up nothing. We saying what we hear. They got that big old word right here, but we ain't went. They ain't had no trial, and then what the jury called it yet? Wait until you finish. Wait until we finish. Wait till the trial. Then we'll find out what it was, what it's gonna be called. But now, when we went over this before about a murdering someone. Uh, I see what I'm hearing. A lot of laws need to change real quick. Come on, Trump. Trump, put it to him, Trump. Sock it to him, Trump. Change the rules. Maybe folks change the rules. Because some think they make it complicated. Y'all making everything complicated. If you're gonna make it like that, then change the rules. Change the rules. Because for this him to be up there in this boy paperwork don't even make no sense. And I don't care how nobody feels about it.
On school property results in an automatic.
And murder on school property, stopping him for grant. That didn't happen on y'all on his school property. And then they don't call it like a. Now the district code of conduct does say certain things, but he haven't been accused of that yet. He has not been named to be a murderer. So now what the school got to do is change their law. They got to go back and look over their laws. Now the code of conduct gonna have to change. School code of conduct gonna have to change.
Expulsion per the district's code of conduct. Anthony could appeal, and an advocate suggested.
Now y'all supposed to go when he moved. Y'all supposed to move. When he moved, y'all supposed to move. That's the head man. Well, you still standing right there. For
Pressure ended, but the temperature around this case didn't drop in Dallas.
allow him. Oh man, on the other students too. It's some more students. It's some more students out here need child help. It's some other students. It's some more students. I'm gonna say, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna keep saying it. This is not the conference that I'm glad he's not supposed to be at. No. A lot of things that was said at that conference. I don't know that there was a civil rights conference call. I guess I don't know. I thought it was going trying to. I don't know. I don't know. It's just the way they I thought they was gonna come over there, come on now and speak on. I know they can't speak on the case. I know they can't speak on the case, but I thought it was gonna be more than that. Y'all, I'm gonna drop my link in case y'all want to talk about this. I'm gonna drop my link in case you want to talk about it. You can talk about it. If you don't, you don't. I can leave. But I'm gonna get my condol. I'm gonna give my prayers. My prayers go out to both families. I ain't on nobody's side. I'm on the truth side. My I want to. The family is the one I'm looking at. Both families. It's not been treated fairly. So, grown people out there, I'm gonna drop my link. If y'all want to talk about this, y'all come up here and talk about this. If you don't, then um, that's it. That's all I got to say. I ain't gonna keep on talking about it. I'm just gonna every time I see something, I'm gonna put it out there. But I think they need to the next time they do another conference, make sure that conference somebody is overseeing seeing what they're saying. Okay. And this gonna make the I'm surprised ain't nobody talking about the people in the facility. I don't do it in the sign say what kind of weapon it was. We don't know what it was. What was it? We don't know. We don't know. We don't know. We just going by what they say. Hold on, y'all. Oh boy. Excuse. I'm gonna drop the link, y'all. Y'all want to come? Y'all can, y'all don't. Y'all have a good day, but I'm gonna drop it just respect for y'all. Anybody got any questions or anything? Want to speak your mind instead of typing your mind? Speak your mind. Okay. It's going by what happened, what they say happened, not nothing that you made up or somebody say. Ain't no toxicology report out there either. So y'all won't see the toxicology report. That's for sure. Sad, but and make it up, it's still happening. It's still going on. It's still happening now. Now you're gonna get some copycat little rascals. They gonna copycat. They're gonna do the same thing. What y'all gonna say now? What you gonna say? If you think about Karmelo and Austin case and all the gun shooting things that goes on in the school, and they this and they that, what brought this attention to y'all? How did this case bring it to where it is today? How did we get here with their case? And many other cases that we'll cover, racism wasn't even brought into it. Period. How did we get here on this case? Now, I'm gonna say what I said. This family not been treated fairly, and this family is not being treated fairly. Now what? Now what? Neither family been treated fairly. Both parents gonna lose their son, and y'all better, hey, and the way y'all going, man, I didn't even have no jury. Now y'all talking about the judge. I don't understand. Y'all better lead it. We're not living back in the days now. It's a new day. It's a new time. It's not like it used to be. It's better now. But the way y'all going about it is not fair. Both parents gonna lose their son. Both parents gonna lose their son. Anytime you can't live your life like you want to, you lost. If you can't live your life like you want to, man, please. Huh. My thing, it's a whole lot I would like to get out of this case. It's a whole lot. Not the hearsay part of it, but what going on. Wow, I can't believe it. I'm gonna show y'all something. I want to see how. I want to show y'all something that I mentioned earlier in this broadcast, in this podcast about the twins. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to find something. Okay, I'm gonna show you something. If you're looking at these two boys, see, I'm focusing on the case. So y'all, if you're looking at these boys right here, I don't know one from the other. But I don't know which is Hunter. I don't know which is Austin. And the reason why I'm saying that is how he know who pushed him. Hunter said that Austin is the peacemaker. Is he telling the truth? And Hunter said, I'm the one that you have to pull off of people. So was Hunter the one that they pulled off? Why Hunter was the one got stabbed? Why is Austin can't not grabbing on his book bag the way what his name Hunter said? He grabbed his book bag. It's just like, can I tell y'all something? Grabbing his book bag is grabbing his book bag like you're trying to take something that belongs to me. Y'all didn't think about that, did you? Taking my book bag is just like you trying to take something that belongs to who? Me. Taking my book bag is just like taking something that belongs to me. You know what? John, I went. But you know how many, hey, John, you know how many murders are sitting in hey, you'd be surprised that they could be in situation. It could be, you got all kind of criminals you don't know about that they can't even tell you about them kids' records. Don't have attempt murder in situation. You'll be surprised. I went, and you know what? I don't even like. I used to always want my kids to stay at home. Who responsible if Anthony decide to use self-defense again? And Anthony shouldn't be in school. Period, John. Anthony don't need to be in nobody's school. No. He ain't won nothing. Anthony ain't won nothing. These folks just talking, John. Anthony ain't won nothing. Anthony ain't won. Ain't nobody won nothing yet. It's in school now. I ain't even want my kids to go to school. They were gonna charge you to do homeschool back then. I ain't want none of my kids to be around other folks here because I raised them differently. Then they don't shut one school down. because they had a shootout at the school. But looking at these two boys right here, why would Hunter say he's the aggressor? And Austin is not the aggressor. I don't think that Austin, if he gonna do it like that, then Austin wanna grab his book bag. But Hunter said Austin grabbed his book bag. But we over a book bag. But you know what, John? This is the sensitive world that we're living in. Oh, you can't talk to people like you used to talk. You know, these people, they be want to fight you about their kids now. We ain't used to that. That's why they don't say nothing when these children be doing stuff. But if they're around my house, I'm gonna say something. Keep your children in your own house. You don't want nobody to do nothing to them. It's a lot. I can't wait until this go down. I really can't. In that case, then, if they have, you know how many kids walking around there with ankle brace on in school, y'all? I just told y'all we had a boy on our track team with an ankle brace. A monitor. I meant to say with a monitor. How many kids walking around school with a monitor? Huh? I don't understand that part. I wouldn't want my kids around them either. So if you're gonna change that law, you better make sure you write that law right. And when they made the law, y'all voted for the law. Y'all people voted for this law, and then y'all mad because y'all voted for the law. Y'all voted for this law. I didn't vote for the law. We got to stand your ground here, and we need stand your ground. Cause when they wasn't standing the ground, they were taking people out of here that don't need to be out. So we got to think when they make law, we got to think about laws. But we were glad when they got stand your ground law, wasn't we? But we wasn't thinking about the kids. We weren't thinking about the age of the children. Now, self-defense, I got to hear more than what I'm hearing. I just heard one side of the story. I got to hear this. I got to hear what's went on, because with Hunter, they made Hunter change his story. Hunter was telling y'all what went on. And guess what? Karmelo was telling y'all what went on. Guess what? They had the same story. But ain't nobody talking about these boys. Identical twins. Should I have got confused about which one on push me to shoot? Yeah, both of them look alike. But you gotta ask yourself, if Austin not the aggressor, why would he grab the boy book bag? See, when you grab something, when you take something out of the stuff and grab the disc, you stole it. You stole my book bag. I don't like that this happened. But this would teach every coach to talk to your teammate. And then, too, the authority didn't even do their job right. But I see some lawsuits. What is it that he had that long to touch that boy's heart like that? And it's Austin pushing. Why? I know he was defending himself for getting stuck. Look like his hands should have been. But I'm not there. I'm not going to get into that. Cause they got stuff, y'all. They got cameras. They got everything. They got witnesses, y'all. Witnesses. Everybody come. And it's gonna be up to the jury. Selected jury. Now the other part that people speaking on, the aura word, I ain't worrying about that. That always existed, but it doesn't matter with me because I don't pay no attention. It ain't going nowhere. It's gonna always be him. So that made me think about, if we look at this, both sides is being treated wrong. His family McCall family been treating him wrong, and Karmelo. Now the authority need to do something about this. This shouldn't have been out in public like this. Not with no students. Not with underage kids. We're not even supposed to be here. They're not even supposed to be on the internet. They underage. Dang, man. And the mom, I know she spoke. Let me put her picture back up here. Like I told y'all, I'm gonna keep my word. I'm gonna say what I gotta say. It's my opinion. A lot of things that the mama said, she shouldn't have said at that conference. Okay, Donna said we have to start hating on Karmelo Anthony. They hating, you know what, Donna? They hating on both of them. They hating on both of them. And guess what? I don't know neither one of them. So I don't know nothing about hating. I ain't even got to that part. I'm trying to see what happened at the track meet. We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened. That's what I'm telling them, Donna. We don't know. Just because a white policeman, it don't. I'm not looking at the color. It's just like I don't know. I don't know what happened. They have the upper because of them being this. It ain't got nothing to do with them. They being white. Like that. Ain't nobody done none of it. You know what? Karmelo know what he said. And all cops are not oral. Yeah, they got W cops and they got B cops. They got cops of colors. It don't matter. But all of them not no oral cop. First of all, it should have said when he ran to them, he ran straight to the police. You had the rights to remain silent. Anything you say will be against you, whatever they're supposed to be saying. They shouldn't have had him talking, period. But they got it on camera, y'all. They got witnesses. There's some witnesses in this case. There's some witnesses in this case. But you know what, y'all? I'm going to put this back right here for a moment. They shouldn't have let Hunter change his story. They shouldn't have let Hunter interview. This a minor. He ain't got no business interviewing. They shouldn't have interviewed him. But daughter, attorney, where's the lawyer? They shouldn't have had that baby talking. They shouldn't have had him talking. Camera caught here. Show did, Donna. That's it. The camera caught everything. But I heard something about the football stadium. I heard something about the football stadium got rules and stuff like that. How they check your stuff like that. Okay, what was it in Karmelo bag where they didn't see it or feel it? Only thing for track, only thing should have been in his book bag is the spike key and the spikes. But when he said I was defending myself, this don't sound right. Now, where did mama? Devil, I'm gonna give it right here for a moment, y'all. It's not looking good for this particular. What they shouldn't be having her said on here was, we moved to get away from what they were going through. to live a better life. Made this situation look different. We'll move, make our kids have a good education. We'll move because they keep bullying my child. What is it? Something ain't right. I don't heard y'all put it on the weather. Y'all mentioned the weather out there. Let me tell you something. Mr. Alexander, they don't counsel on tread me just because it's on the light. It'll stop and turn pretty like it did. Okay. That day they did have rain, they had thunder. That's what they trying to say on that day. Okay, let me see what you said. I'm going to keep it 100 of me being an African American man with Native American Indian. The husband should have taught. Got to be more careful. Guess what? That's what I said, Donna, from the beginning. I know what I'm talking about. She shouldn't even been talking. That shot me. Now, Donna, I'm on your side with that. I said that when I was showing this thing from a woman point of view. My husband should have been, instead of 2-parent home, my husband should have been the one. That lady was too emotional to be up there talking. He should have been talking. I said the same thing you said. That he should have been talking. That lady was too emotional and then she went too far. She went too far with a lot of things that she said. And I said, well, why he ain't saying nothing? She crying. I ain't put my wife, even my wife want to talk like that. If I was married, if I was the man in the man position, no, she ain't gonna be strong enough to talk like me. Even if she wanna do it. But don't you run the household or she run the household? My daddy would have talked. My stepmama wouldn't be able to talk. My daddy was gonna talk. Trust me. Something ain't right. The way I'm just saying, y'all. Yeah, I'm just saying that the man would have a situation. The man would have did that, but even if she wanted to do it, this is not good. This is not good for her to do it. I would have took that mic and said, baby, come on right here. But y'all, I want to thank y'all for so. Instead of wiping the tears out my wife's eyes. Made me wonder, is that Karmelo's daddy? Y'all ain't hear me. I didn't say that. I said, make me wonder, is that Karmelo's daddy? I'm just saying. Don't he run the house? I'm just saying. Just saying. I wonder why. Okay, wait, hold on. Let me see your okay. Since Karmelo Anthony are home at this time, the family still going to move. They didn't mention. He said there was. He sound like Mr. Alexander, the guy who speaks for them, the next generation. He said that they supposed to be moving, but somebody gonna be looking at them. They gonna follow them where they go. Where they gonna move to? China? Cause y'all gonna follow them regardless of where they move to. They move to get away from what they were going through. Now they back. Now they don't move to where they've been through to a new spot. Now they gotta move again. So y'all gotta ask that question. I gotta ask the question, y'all. I'm just having a conversation, mutual conversation with y'all. Is this Karmelo daddy? Is this man Karmelo daddy? I'm just saying, cause Karmelo's 17. I'm just asking, you know, cause I don't even know how old they are. I just ask questions. That's his father. So I'm going on, y'all. Boy, I was upset when he came to that track meet. All boys stand up for their mama. All boys stand up for their mother. A lot of things gonna come up. But these people know what happened, y'all. That young black boy is a cold murder. Oh, wait. Ruth didn't put on what you said. Ruth said that young black boy is a cold-blooded murderer. They say he was a murderer. Now, I'm talking about the authority. I said I thought it was a murderer, but they say that's not what he was. That's not what he called. He showed no remorse for taking another man. Like, I seen the remorse. I'm not going to agree with that. He would answer to God exactly for shedding another man's blood for what? Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, you okay, Donald? I like people to speak their own. That's y'all opinion. You said, can I say something? Not trying to be biased. Why is that the cops or anyone out of being Caucasian can shoot and mess up on African American and brown people and nothing done? Can I tell you something? Black cops do that too, Donna. Black cops does it too. You see how they did? What's the name? You see how all them cops, black cops, jumped on what's that boy name? And he had on a handcuff, and they took his life. Them were black cops on black crime. So I think it's the training. They've been doing it, but it's see, that's why I don't want to get into the aura thing, because it's like that among each other. With both everybody. It's among each other. It's what's wrong with you made a good point, but I'm saying though, what is it called when the group of black cops take a jump on the man of color like them and with handcuffs on and just take them out of here like that? It's not only just the Caucasian, it's the people of color as well. Just because what happened was it's another group of young generation that don't look at the way we see stuff back then. Now, racism not gonna ever go nowhere. We know that, but when these kids are not educated, they think that it's not there because they're not educating them. Even in school, the history book need to change. Y'all still talking about what happened in 1849. Please. We in 2000. Get it real. Rewrite the book. People lazy now. They don't want to rewrite the curriculum. Some parents can't educate their kids at home because they biased. Tell them the truth. To be safe, be careful. Don't put your guard down. Young people so relaxed. It's a lot of parents are talking to their kids. But we can't get them to believe what we say. When we say keep your hands to yourself, That teacher better not call me no more about you keeping your hand off of somebody else's child. Huh? What you think what a teacher have to do when a child slap a teacher in the face? Or when the child try to jump on you and you're a teacher? Where that defense come from? Where that defense come from? Now it's time for me to pay my AT&T bill again already. Jesus. But that lady keep on texting me. The commissioner. He in there ain't voting for nobody. Yeah. I think we got people out there that it's something about that town, something about that city is going on in this. Now, it just ain't right to me. Something ain't right. You know, I'm looking at this thing. I'm looking at this case and wow. Who was overseeing these kids? They don't forget that because they 17, they still boys. Ain't nobody talking about that part. Oh, well, they 17, they don't need nobody to watch them, honey, please. Shoot. I see them boys playing all the time. That's how they do. And the kind of plan that she was innocent versus the devil said. You says, oh boy, Sonya Massey. Now I'm gonna tell you something, Donna. I did that case. The youth out in Brown, they got to teach them at home, baby. They ain't doing it. They don't want their kids to know a lot of stuff. Did you hear Kyron, they're right. Don't push people. That's right. The Kyron, Lacey father said, talk to your children, talk straight to them. Tell them what's going on. Tell them they can talk to you anytime. But y'all, I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's bad. It don't been so many of us parents sitting right here listening to this, what went on, and saying to themselves, well, so what it called when y'all jump on my own color, keep jumping on my daughter every day and won't get where she's stopping her from getting an education because y'all always want to fight her for the hell do all this. She can't go to school good for a whole month. Then what the parents supposed to say? What do a parent supposed to say? And they got to work. You got some working parents out here. What do a parent supposed to say of the same color or different color when a child is picking on their daughter every day and she tell you go up to the school, you talk to the assistant principal, the principal don't never be at the school. Principal don't never be there. You ain't never seen the principal. Y'all got to meet now. This been going on for a month. Why should I have to move my kid out of that school? So, what do a parent supposed to tell them? I ain't gonna tell you what I told mine. Because we don't did everything. We don't do authority. We don't did everything we supposed to do. Now, what we gonna do? Take the 10 days. All that, they didn't do this. They shouldn't do this. They shouldn't do that. But let it be your child that they jumping on every day. So y'all see, I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. On the side, I heard. On one side, I ain't heard what the witness said. I ain't heard nothing but two sides. I heard the young man when he told the truth from the beginning. His story matches with that young man case. It's gonna be up to the jury. Now, what needs to happen? Okay, baby. All right, I'm about to go too. Okay, baby. Thanks for being here and sharing your opinion. Y'all, I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna go on, and y'all got every right to speak y'all opinion. But don't get mad because when people don't think like you, because everybody gonna have their own. People gonna disagree and agree with each other. That's why you got judges. That's why you got judges. That's why you got the jury. The jury is the community. Now, with that community, when it come down to this situation right here, when it come when it come down to this, let me tell you what's gonna happen. Y'all still gonna be mad. What the end of the results gonna be, y'all still gonna be mad. But guess what? It's y'all community that's gonna have to choose. Okay? Y'all wanna keep that case? You wanna keep the case there? If y'all wanna keep it there, it ain't gonna be right. If y'all wanna move, okay. Everybody is affected in this case. Everybody, both family is affected in this case. Both families. To keep it real, I don't care nothing about it stuff y'all talking about. But that my thing, my main thing is both families, because y'all gonna have to say, y'all gonna say something when he get locked up. Y'all gonna say something when he ain't locked up. So it's just like saying people talk about you when you're doing good. People talk about when you get doing bad. That's how people do. Talk about you when you're doing good. Talk about when you're doing bad. It don't matter. They're gonna have something to say. Or gonna have something to say. The father is weak. Man, you know what, Deborah? I said that, Deborah, at the beginning of my segment of my podcast. That hurt me though. When I seen him talk, let that woman talk like that. That hurt me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't care what y'all say. That told me up to let her stand up there and talk. That took my heart. That took my heart. And I agree with you. Every penny of it. The family moved there, so obviously they are fine with the community. They are fine with the community, but they keep putting negative stuff out there on that community. On that people right there. But I'm with you though. And I went where I said that wipe my wife tears. Nah, if it's a man, if it's a both parents instructed like that, let that man talk. Let that man be the man. You talk, daddy. You the man. Well, my wife's crying. I sure would agree with that. 100%. He's sitting there. That's why I asked the question: is that Karmelo daddy? Is that his father? Is that his real father? Or he adopted him? Or that's his son? But if this is his son, God, how old were them when they had him? How old are they? Is he up? I don't want to get in their business. I just want to keep it like this. I don't want to. I want to keep it like that. I don't want to get in their business and shout. But I tell you, I will never let my wife get up there and talk like that. And I agree with y'all. I'm telling you. I hate that happened, y'all. It really tore my heart up for something like this to happen. It really did. It tore my heart up. I'm sorry. I know a lot of y'all, a lot of people. I don't care nothing about people. The way I feel, that's the way I feel. Talk to your kids and protect your children. Talk straight to them. Talk for real to them. Don't train them good now to be this and that, and then all of a sudden you don't want them to be Christians. Hunter know what happened. Hunter told y'all what happened. Hunter told y'all what happened. But we living in a sensitive world now. Oh my gosh. You say something to somebody, I don't even, that's why I be telling the children, go on over there, go on over there. Y'all too sensitive for me. Go over there. Got somebody say something, tell my mama, tell my mama, tell my daddy. Go over there. I don't need no sensitive people around me. Everything you say, they crying and whining. Just because a boy pick you up, I better get this shoe now. In the 1990s, football player get pushed down every day. Put that boy, you push me, I'm about to tear that stadium up. I ain't about to go in my book bag, I'm about to tear that stadium up. Yes, sir. See, you didn't have no weapon, I ain't gonna be using it on you, nothing like that. But you don't never know what's on somebody's mind, y'all. That's why you keep your hands to yourself. Ain't that what y'all tell y'all children? When they get to fighting in school, when they get written up, y'all said, didn't I tell you to keep your hands to yourself and you still put your hand on people? Don't y'all tell the teachers not to attack the students? Shoot. I don't know one thing. Karmelo, you better come out with something. You better talk, bro. You better tell. Because you had plenty of time to meditate. Because you sat there for a while in the rain. And the rain was feeling good. I love for the rain when we be running track. Because anyway, it turned out to be a beautiful day anyway. So they can need to stop worrying about, no. They ain't got to cancel no track meet. Just because it rained. What they were doing anyway was doing the field event. It must not be too bad out there to do the field event because they were still out there. So what? So Austin them was sitting up under the tent while it was raining too. All of them boys were up under that tent. So there your witness go, the whole team there. I'm glad I found this channel because my daughter and my son-in-law lives in Dallas, and I have grandkids that are in high school. And every kid in that area know it was not a night; it was a shopper. Now you know what, Gerald? I'm gonna tell you something. I coached track for 16 years. I ran track, and the only thing got to me was, why y'all? What is it? How y'all gonna call it that? And they looked at his book bag. What was it that he used? It wasn't no spikes. It wasn't the key spikes. And I'm sitting here. I'm thinking about when I was at the long jump. See, if he was at that track meet early, he was getting ready to do field events. So I'm saying, well, he looked like a long jumper to me. So I'm saying, no, he wouldn't have nothing to stick nobody because he'll have his own measuring tape that you have to stick in the ground. What else could he use? I'm asking myself now. At the track meet, well, they are not allowed at a district meet to stick nothing inside the ground, to put your measuring mitt. No, we can tape in the long jump. They can tape it on the ground up there where they're gonna start running. That's the only way they can put a tape in there, tape on the ground in long jump. So I said, now, well, he ain't got nothing in long jump. Now for the shot put, If he a shot putter, only thing he would have had is the round ball, the silver ball. So, and a tape measure, but the coaches got that because it's at the district meet. They got the shot put and they got the sticker. They got the tape measure. Okay. I thought about the pole vault. He must not be the pole vault because they got everything over there. What was it in his hands? What was it in that book bag? And it couldn't be a weapon where he could have. Was it? It got to be something because he came through that. He came through that metal detector. The metal detector, when they checked his book bag, they didn't think it was a knife. I wasn't either. I ain't defending nobody. I want the truth. I just want the truth. Now, for the cleats, you don't need no Gerald. For the cleats, only thing you need is your key. Let me show you. Let me show you. Because a lot of people don't know. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay. Okay, let me show y'all this. Let me put it on here for y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this now. Now, which I'm about to put that word that you put up there, cleat sharpener. Okay. Let me show y'all this. Let me move this for a minute. Okay. Let's look at this. For those people who don't know about a cleat sharpener, what Jared talking about. Jared, I'm about to show them one. I did run track. I ran track for Booker T. Watson in high school. Then I got a track scholarship. I could have went out of state. It's about when. Yes, I did. I coached track in Atlanta. Man, please, I know I love my track. My children ran track too. Let me show them, Jared. I love track and field. Then I was a track and field official for 5 years. United States track and field official. Okay, I'm gonna show them because they don't know what you're talking about. Okay, y'all. When y'all hear them speaking, I'm about to show y'all. When you hear them speaking, let me show them this. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hold on for a minute. Okay. Okay, let me put this right here. Hey, y'all. Y'all know I like to show y'all stuff. This is what you call a track cleat. Sharpener. These are this is the track shoe, okay? Here go the sharpener right here. The sharpener look like this. Okay, let me make it bigger for y'all. Now, this is a sharpener. To me, it's not a good one. Let me hold up. Track. Let me put. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Hold on for a second. Okay. These, I'm gonna show y'all this one first. These are track spikes, y'all. These are spikes. Okay? I'm trying to see what he had in his book bag. Okay? This is a spike. This is track spikes. I don't know why it's so little. Every time I try to show somebody something, everything's small. Okay, these no long, y'all. Okay, these are track spikes. You take these out to change when your spikes get this low. This a run to find somebody run good. Right here. This is some spikes right here, okay? Well, they can run. When the time they spikes like that, they low. They some fast and they supposed to been changed out. Now, let's keep going. Now, when I was talking to y'all about the key, the track key is this key right here. This is the track key that takes these spikes out right here. There go your spike key, and there go your spikes. Neither one of these will touch his heart, okay? Now I'm about to go to sharpener. So don't never say you didn't know. So a track key, that wasn't what he used. Spikes, that's not what he would use. Let's look for sharpener. I see one, but I don't know why I won't let y'all see it that good. Right. Put this in. Okay. They keep showing this one right here. Let me see, can I find another one? I'm trying to find it. They ain't making that one big enough for me. That track sharpener. Hold on. I don't see why he need a track sharpener. He that good. Let me put Amazon track. Hold on, y'all. See, we don't even really need no track sharpener, no track meat. Only thing we need is the spikes and the key. There are different keys and spikes for track. We do have them though. Hold on, I'll put that. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing. That's what I'm Googling. I'm on Google now. That's what I'm doing now. I don't know why they ain't coming up. Oh, Lord. Yeah, man, Gerald. That's what I'm doing, y'all. Here go a stub. This a small sharpener right here. That ain't gonna touch his heart. There go a track key. That ain't gonna touch his heart. There go a spike. That's not. What else could he have had? Okay, let me look a pro shop. Man, he ain't all that. It goes a little bit of look now, y'all. They do have this right here. Let me show y'all. They do have this sharpener right here. Now, whoever checked his bag got to know that was a sharpener for track. So maybe I need to football chart right here. Hold on, y'all. Now, it can be this, y'all. Okay. That's a sharpener. You see it, y'all? That's a sharpener. That looks like a knife. Let me make it big, large enough. So there you go right there, y'all. Y'all see this right here? That's a sharpener. Right there. That's your sharpener. That's your sharpener. Now, we're going to talk about that. Okay. We're gonna talk about it. Now, we're gonna talk about this. Appreciate you much, and I'm glad too, Jared. I need folks with common sense on him. Y'all, this a sharpener. Let me start here. Do something to this skin. Let me come here. Here go a sharpener, y'all. I'm trying to make it big enough so y'all can see it. That's a sharpener. Now, why would he have that? Why would he have that? Now, he got to be the coach supposed to have keys, track keys. And like I said, there go the sharpener right there. There go the spikes. If he didn't have that in there, what is it? What is it that he has? Okay, now what I'm gonna do is pull up y'all know what I'm about to pull up now? A football sharpener, cleat sharpener. Because the cleats has to be a certain size for track. Okay? Let's move the word track out the way. And let's look up. I'm trying to see what did he have. So y'all saw that? Y'all saw the track sharpener. Let's look at the football sharpener, cleat sharpener. I never seen the one before because I didn't do football. Football cleat sharpener. And we track your cleats, your spikes can't be but a certain inch, like I have a 1/4 inch. Now, let's look at the football cleats. Football cleats gonna be different than our cleats. I didn't know they still wore cleats. I thought they would have a different shoe, rubber up under there. I didn't know they still do that. Now, this man got a sharpener in his hand. Hold on. He gonna show y'all how to use a sharpener. Okay? And I'm about to show y'all. Let me cut the music for a second. Let me cut the music for a second. Let me turn the music up for a second, okay? I like music though. Can't play the music I want to play. Hold on, y'all. Why is this right here? Soon I want to show y'all something. Everything want to come in the way. Hold on, y'all. Now, let's look at this. This is a football. Since he into football, mostly football boys will come on our track team and basketball boys. Most of them be the same boys. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me see what's going on here. Soon I start to move. Now, We ain't got time for that right now. Hold on, y'all. Let's go back right here. Football cleat sharpener. Let's watch this. Let's watch this video so y'all can see what it looked like. So when a man's talking to you about it, you'll have an idea, you know, what it looked like. Because I'm trying to figure out what he had in his hand. Sharp, why did it take me here? Now, these are cleat sharpener, y'all. That's a football cleat sharpener. And I ain't never seen no track. Those that's a football sharpener, not no track. You don't need no track sharpener. But when you play on a different sports, you can have stuff like this in your book bag. I'm gonna see what they have. Okay, we just gonna look it up. We ain't got to do nothing else. We're gonna look it up. But they do have track sharpener. I don't know why they say they don't. They do. Now, sorry. This a track sharpener, y'all. Track sharpener on my students, but it is made like this. A track sharpener right here. You could use that track sharpener right there for track. You got to be real, man. I don't have the fastest boy on my team, and we ain't never had to have no track sharpener. Okay, I'm just gonna keep it real with you. We don't. We have spikes. Okay, him.
Doesn't mean it doesn't.
See,
People use clean sharpeners. This video is proof. No, what it is doesn't mean it doesn't.
right,
People use clean sharpeners. This video is proof, and it's from
right.
the 11th of November.
But
It doesn't. People use
hold
clean
on, let me
sharpeners.
put it.
This video for 2024.
But see,
Don't know
what she's
doesn't
saying,
mean it doesn't.
track spike sharpener, but they started them back using it, y'all. They started everything back. They cut it out because it was like a weapon, but then they don't brought it back. That's what she's trying to tell you. We don't have metal cleats anymore. That we don't understand. We don't. Track spikes and football cleats are two different things. Cleats and spikes. Let me go right here. I don't know. Let me get out right here because these folks don't know what they're talking about. Cleats, football cleats, and football. They got all kind of cleats and spikes. I ain't know they were doing that metal stuff no more. I don't want to put that on there. Let me see. I don't understand what he doing with them. With I just don't understand. We don't even have to use this. Let me see. We there trying to see what that boy had in his book bag. That's a nice shot. Track. Let me put this. See, we don't need all that. He don't really. To be honest with you, he really don't need no. But they are those little knives right there, y'all. I don't understand. He don't even really need that thing. They don't really need one, but they do exist. We don't even use them. That's the only thing we need right there. Keys and new spikes. That's what we need. We don't need no sharpener. We need spikes. Interesting name. That's his bodyguard name, Tux. And Deegan threat is Karmelo bodyguard. We're gonna look into him too. We're gonna look into that too, Tux. I ain't never seen no shot. They don't change stuff. I don't see it. We don't have them kind of spikes. The spikes got to be a certain height. Why would he need that spike sharpener? I don't know. I don't think he have. Okay, I'll look at. Oh, I think they was standing over there on the side too, Tux. Now, so that's all I can show y'all about that. These the little things that you sharpen, y'all. And there go the spikes that you need, and there go the key. And there go your right there. That's a spike sharpen. He won't need that. He wouldn't need that, y'all. But just in case. You never know what these children have. Nobody look at what you just showed me. Hold on. Let me Tux. What his name? You know I'm about to look it up, don't you? Bodyguard. Bodyguard. Okay. So we did. I did look for Jared. Want me to look at this? Show them. Now his bodyguard. Let me see. Let me hold on for a second. Uh, let me see. Oops. Let me do. Let me just put his name in. I'm not. I want to know. Is that him right there? What is the next generation? How can I pull up the roster? Okay, let me do it like this. How did you pull his roster up? Tubbs, how you pull that roster up? Tubbs, how did you find that roster? Stomach just growling. Okay. So okay, so I put it on here. Okay. So it ain't let me pull this up. Oh, I see Steph. Let me okay. Let me open it right now. You get out. Okay. Here go the Steph right here, Tuff. Here go the Steph right here. Let me see, can I find their name? Okay, let me hit all. Okay, let me hit all. Okay, here you go. Right. Okay, so hit Steph Network. But I mean they don't move his name. They say they got this Steph. I don't see a Deacon. There you go. I saw him. There you go, right there. They got his picture right there. There about to go a Deacon threat security director of security and protocol. Okay. Good looking man too. Come protect me, baby. I'm just having fun, y'all. That's how we talk. There you go. Right there. Good looking man. I need help for my security. He got a good staff. You need to add some more millions on him. He a good looking chocolate drop too. Deacon was wearing a set of let's see. He said Deacon was wearing a set of small glasses, like a metal. Oh, that was him. I saw him. I thought it was his attorney. I didn't know he was on security. Oh, I saw him. I saw who you talking about now. Yeah, when he was leaving right here, when he was leaving jail. Yeah, I seen that man. Yeah, I know exactly who you talking about. Yeah. I'm gonna hire him for my security. I'm just playing, y'all. Let me see. Can't even see. Put that thing in the way. There you go. I had to pull that back up again. I seen him on here. There you go. He go.
I want to bring you some breaking news here at 4:30. In case you're just now joining us, Karmelo and at the track meet.
Let me stop.
Out of the Collin County Jail.
Yeah. Cause I looked at him when I saw him. Let me make this large for y'all. Yeah, that's him. Can't find no good looking out the door with Karmelo.
Suspect in that deadly Frisco stabbing minutes ago. Today, a Collin County judge reduced the bond for the $7. Anthony will have to wear an ankle monitor from here on. He'll be on supervised house arrest and can only leave the house with and he cannot.
That boy, you know what? That ain't good for what his name? He gonna have to. Oh Lord, have mercy, honey. How in the world do you stop a child from being on social media? Can he play any games? No, he can't even play no game unless he playing the game by himself. I wonder how they electronic games. I wonder can he play prayer for the family Austin. Prayer Brenda. I'm to be honest with you, I'm giving prayer for both of them families right there. But at the time, what's going on, and you know, I am. I'm getting prayers for both of the families, especially in a situation like this, because we don't put up cleats and everything.
Wanted to bring you that video, though. We're going to have a live report with the very latest coming up in just a little bit at 5 o'clock with WFAA's Brittany Moncrief.
Children that take their parents through a whole lot. Ooh, Lord. Glad mine grown. Ooh. Jesus. I don't think I could handle it right now. There you go. Got on his mama nerve. That's what that is. Yeah, I appreciate y'all coming in here. And we looked up information together. I appreciate that. I don't mind working with people like that who got some sense. People speak their own opinion. That's their own opinion. Ain't nothing you can do about it. I just, you know, I get down to the bottom of it, find out the truth, what happened, how it happened, is what's tripping me out. And we looked at today. We looked to see what was in it. What did he use? And by looking at, okay, all right, baby. Thank you for everything. Thank you. I like how y'all dropping by to make me work and look up stuff. I appreciate y'all. I don't mind. I don't mind. Y'all come here anytime. I'm not selfish like that. Well, these boys identical. Good, cooler than cookie. I want to give my, before I leave today, I want to thank everybody for coming in here. And we worked real good. Our differences, it's going to be different. I looked up stuff because people want to see it. And my condolences and my respect goes out to both families, because children take us through a whole lot. They take your parents through a whole lot. Your parents move to make you a better place and still don't work. And I'm gonna give I want to give the respect to this young man too, to this father right here. He lost his son too. Out of this, and let's get to the bottom of it. He forgave the family. He forgave Karmelo Anthony family. No, I hope we find out what happened. The witnesses is in place. The videos are in place. And I do wish the father would have spoke at that particular conference. You know, I wish the father would have spoken at that conference instead of the mama, because she wasn't strong enough. I love y'all. Peace. Y'all know I'm going to be back later on tonight. Yes, sir. Guess what, y'all? Close that screen door and start letting all them flies up in here. I'm out, y'all.